I'm just really excited for everything that's going on. I'm just ready. I wasn't even a year, well, yeah, maybe a year and a half ago. Definitely. I couldn't have been this ready if I was still drinking.
Flying through the sky, here we're burning bright. They're never gonna stop us with the brightest light. Think about the times we nearly fell apart. Well, now we're so alive with the wildest stars. Spending every night with my summer breeze. Cool, young and free, pure energies. Playing all the songs that we wanna hear. 'Cause we could be dead in the morning.
Oh my God, here we go. Week number 7, the RynoRyder Vlogs. What is up, everybody? It is your boy, RynoRyder. We are back again. Here we go. Week number 7, recording this on a Tuesday, May 12th. Tuesday seems to be my day to record the opening for the vlogs. This week's already gotten off to a good start. The anthill is continuing to progress and continuing to move forward. I have new crew people signed on. I have my head wrapped around the budget, all the numbers, the scheduling, how we're gonna do all that. I met with Kaya yesterday, who's gonna be DPing this and also helping me produce it. And brought him up the gimbal that we have. We talked about camera, we're getting lenses. It is just moving. Every day we're getting a couple steps forward, which is great. The feedback on the script has been incredible. Everyone is telling me how excited they are for the script and also how great of a story it is, which makes me super happy. I am really trying to entertain an audience on this one, as I put in an email today in response to one of my crew members talking about it, asking an audience to sit and pay attention to a story for an hour and a half. Projected length of this one, hour and a half, 2 hours, is a really tall order. And somewhere along the way, over the last 30 or 40 years, filmmakers lost sight of that power and the honor that it is for us to be able to do that, give that gift to an audience. So how dare I, when finally given the opportunity to make a film, how dare I not do everything I can to entertain the audience through the story, through the actions in the story, every 5 to 10 seconds. Whether that stimulation or that entertainment be in the form of a visual, a well-composed shot with the right color correction and beautiful lens choice, or whether that be in the lines of dialogue delivered by 2 actors during a scene and the meaning and the depth of what that dialogue is about in terms of the story, but also in an overall theme of humanity. And how much and how quickly the action can take place and how much I can put in there given the resources that I am providing myself. My resources being a budget of $60,000, $50,000, in that range. That's nothing compared to most film budgets. And I am confident that if executed well on all fronts, that this film has the backbones to entertain a great number of people. And that's my goal with this one. That is my goal with this one. I want to entertain the fuck out of people. I want people to sit down and have a great time at the movies. A great time at the movies. So I'm feeling really great about all that. And the things that people are saying about my writing is just so nice. Not that I really care. And whether somebody's opinion, good or bad on the script, you know what I mean? But it is nice to hear those things. So that is going on. The other thing, the other thing that needs attention that I am going back into this week, you may see this. I've noticed a sign behind me. Audition Me. What that is, I've mentioned it a couple times on some of my vlogs, but not for a couple years. That is an app I developed a couple years back when I was working for a startup company in Santa Monica, and they had developed this technology, basically an AI mobile video editing system, and I utilized that technology and developed an app that allows users to audition from their phones exactly within the direction and guidelines and parameters and vision of the director. It's a little bit complicated, hence I'm working all the outlining and getting it all put on paper. So the idea in the first conception of it was again done about 2 years ago. It was never brought to market. The technology works, we've tested it, and so now for the first time we're going to package it, white label it out, and bring it to market probably in August. And the first testing of the product will be done around the anthill and will be used to cast one of the supporting roles in the anthill. My goal for this is to have filmmakers be able to cast their entire movies using this app and the process. And for the next film I'm making, or the other one that I'm also in pre-production with now, I plan on trying to cast the entire film with unknowns, no-name people, and do it that way. My reason behind it is my big thing is innovation within my industry, the film community. We're seeing all sorts of innovation because of technology in every industry that there is. But one industry that is not innovating and hasn't innovated and will never innovate is Hollywood. And the reason for it is the same reason all other big major industries don't innovate, because they have all the control and all the money. And why would they want to innovate when they are apparently at the top? I mean, they are at the top. However, they're not playing. Some companies are not adapting to technology and the power and the capability of what it all has. Look, as filmmakers, technology and everything, I mean, we already know, has already put independents and people with already put them neck and neck, right at the same level with Hollywood in terms of what can we do from technology. So now independent filmmakers, we have all the same tools and all the same tricks that Hollywood has. And the only thing Hollywood has on us now is the ability to, afford 500 people to appear in front of the camera at once, and the manpower it takes to organize all that and dress all that and bring all that together. Well, guess what? Since COVID has happened, not only are all films stopped on production for at least a year in my, just current state of watching the industry, but even then you're going to have another 1 to 3 years where productions will not I even read an article about Hollywood saying now they're going to CG background actors. So if Hollywood starts CGing background actors, independents can already do that. Hollywood has no other leverage against us independents. We'll be able to do everything that they can and be able to do it for better and for cheaper. So I see about a 5-year window where Hollywood will not be able to create Hollywood size movies anymore, or at least for 5 years. Maybe we'll get back and we can make the Ben-Hurs and Lawrence of Arabias and those if they still even have the balls to make films like that anymore, which they don't. But in that 5 years, I see a huge gap where independents can just really push forward, and hopefully we're able to flood the marketplace with so much great storytelling and amazing content and innovative techniques with traditional hardened structural storytelling in place. Hopefully we can provide enough content to the masses for them to see the reality of what Hollywood has been shoveling down their faces for so long, and finally get them to wake up and turn their backs on them, and thus the empire will fall. It's my master plan. I don't blame the audience. I don't blame people that think Avengers Endgame was like one of the best movies ever made. Literally, a lot of people actually say Avengers Endgame was one of the best films ever made. When you're fed shit for a long enough period of time, everything else starts to taste like shit too. Lose your sense of taste. You lose the complexity in your taste buds. You're not able to discern the difference from filet mignon and crab legs to dog shit and little dog shit. So it's all there. The opportunity is all there for us. Like I said in my video, that's what I'm trying to do. So, strong week. Let's see if the camera's still recording. Video cut off again, so I don't know where it left off. I was kind of in the middle of going into a rant, but that's okay. Good week. I'm excited for this week. People are reaching out. Once I think people are not only attracted to the story once they read it, but also to see a film, to see a project that is gaining legs and gaining momentum. And when they see other people jumping on board and starting to believe in it, that feeling really starts to spread, and people get excited about it. And this is how you make a movie, man. I think about, it all started right here with this vlog. So I have decided that I'm going to write, produce, direct, shoot, probably be in whatever it takes to make a feature-length film. And here I am, mid-May, we're moving. Yeah, so excited about the week. Should have the Audition Me landing page up and start to kind of figure out how I want to design that look. How I want it to be. I want to provide a sense of community for actors, and the discoverability factor of it. The audition process is so barbaric in the way that it's done. Thank God, home video tape submissions have gone up. Online submissions have gone up recently. But those are filmed behind a fucking white wall. Like with, people are lucky if they have lighting to use or a decent camera or decent audio. So this product does its absolute best to change the way people submit their auditions online. And I'm really excited for you guys to all see it. So, all right, we are Tuesday. Let's fucking go. If you got something Monday morning for you guys, what are you doing right now? Let me know in the comments. Hey, what's going on, vlog? It is your boy RynoRyder here. Always trying to mix things up and show you a little bit more insight into the things that I am doing here. And you've heard me talk about in the beginning of this vlog the new app that I will be testing and launching in August called Audition Me. And so today I've been working on just kind of putting all the information together in kind of slide deck format. It's only a couple decks, one right now, but just to get that off. And then I also designed the website today, and I'll show you that. So first things first, bam. This is what the app will look like on startup. At least this is what I'm proposing it should look like. You see the logo there in the middle, powered by RynoRyder, and then the little RynoRyder, the knight riding the rhino. There's a kind of logo there. If you see right below it here, that is a timeline bar. So when the videos play on here, you'll be able to see the length of their submission. And then down here we have all the kind of action buttons. See here first on the left, we have the feed right here. And the feed is where users are able to view the latest audition for any project. And the app opens up on this page. So similar to like TikTok, the For You page. Basically, anytime you open up the app, right away you'll be able to see, probably in a widescreen format, probably be playing somewhere right about there for each audition, and then the information about the thing here. And then, of course, you can rotate the phone and view it that way. But I'd like the app to, when it starts up, to immediately start playing. Basically, anytime somebody submits an audition, it goes to the top of the feed page and then gets pushed down. Moving along after that, we have the search icon here, where search, I guess I should change that. Users. See, like all this. I do things a very strange way, don't I? I didn't feel like changing the font and everything, so just did that. Users search for auditions by searching. Now I gotta change all this. By searching keywords. When a creator submits a new project, they add these keywords to make it more findable. I'm not sure if that's the right verbiage there, but yeah, it's a search thing. So basically, anytime somebody creates a new audition to roll, uploads a new video, I'd say put maybe 3 to 5 hashtags or keywords, if you will. Woman role, woman male, ensemble, supporting role, anything like that. I think any kind of keywords to make it easily searchable for what projects are out there for you to be able to submit to. And then in the middle, we have the create button. And here is where users become creators by starting a new project and uploading their anchor videos as their quote unquote sides for each role. So basically what the anchor video is, what it would be is you literally film the scene exactly how you would film it. You can use any camera. You can edit it in any editing, Adobe, Final Cut, Avid, whatever. Put it all together with your with the color correction filter on that you want, or any music cues. Basically, you cut the whole scene how you would like to have it, with one actor being the anchor in the scene. So 2 actors playing in the scene. One of them needs to be that anchor, and the other one is where the user's submission will take its place. It's I don't know. Leave a comment if any of this is making sense, because I'm going to have to try to explain this to a lot of people, and it's much easier to actually give a demonstration of the actual product than to describe it through words, but I'm doing the best I can. And then moving along, we have messages here, where creators are able to message performers, and creators are also able to message other creators. Now, the reason I had it in my head, I'm designing it this way, where creators obviously have to be able to message performers, because if a performer submits for a creator's role, that creator has to then be able to reach out and tell the performer they're interested in them for that role. I wanted creators to also be able to message other creators to allow basically producers to talk to producers. If one creator, filmmaker, producer casts somebody in a part for their role, another creator can see that they did that and message that creator and find out a little bit more information about the actor, how maybe what their rate was, or how well they performed, or any other requirements or things along those lines. I think it's important for creators to be able to connect. What I didn't include on there are performers able to message creators, and performers also able to message other performers. The reason I did this is because I'm trying to keep the flaws of humanity out of this platform, i.e., when your video plays on here, there will be no video count, no views, no likes, no comments, no hearts, no thumbs up, no emojis, nothing. You put it up and it goes up to the top of the feed and gets propagated down. You'll never know, how many people. Well, the user should. The performer sees the metrics, I believe. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, but my big thing is and look, social media companies are already doing it and experimenting with it. I think it's only a matter of time before they all kind of do it, but those those ones like Instagram and Facebook, are so huge that it's going to take a long time for them to fully implement those changes. Plus, social media likes and views and things like that have been a part of the ecosystem of that since its inception. Now, I do think it's going to change because people ruin everything. And so I'm kind of going to be proactive in that approach and not include any likes, viewers, nothing. I don't want any of that. And I also don't want performers to spam creators. Instagram, I do it all the time, where you can DM, a bunch of people in the industry, and every once in a while you get that one, or two that will read it, and you get that break. But I'm trying to have a lot more control in this and have it be a much healthier, creative, safe platform and environment. And I think by not allowing performers to message other performers on this platform lends to that. And the last thing is the profile, and that's just where you can edit your contact info, name, pics, and etc. The reason I chose a female profile pic is for exactly that reason. I don't know why it needs to be a dude or an asexual. I don't know. It's been so commonplace that that's obviously a woman's profile. At least that's what I Googled, when I used that image, that clip art. But again, man, just look, I'm just been on a big kick recently in terms of women and their role in Hollywood and really that lack thereof, since its inception. And I'm just betting that over the next 100 years, we're going to see a huge rise in women in film. But they are not ready for that big moment opportunity just yet. I think there's a lot more that needs to be done. I mean, basically, like I said, the industry itself is not going to change or conform fully or fully adapt. They still place such fucking particular rules, and the pay is still not equal. You'll see the headlines of the stories that make it, of women getting paid equal or what they're supposed to or whatever. But anyway, I'm just very passionate in advocating for women in film and want to do everything I can to help them and help push down and break down any doors or barriers for them so that they can follow behind me. But again, they need to, just like everyone else, need to level up their game and need to level up the game. And that only comes with at-bats and by studying. So there you go. So there is, that's what I have about this. That's what I'm picturing for the app. I think it looks pretty cool. Now I will, let's see, show you if we go to auditionme.la, and this is the website. Stand by, action. Join the movement. There's a download button right here, which when the white label is turned out come August, you'll be able to download it right there. Subscribe, just enter your email, sign up. And then this is a quote from me. I want to eliminate the term celebrity from culture. That is the truth. Imagine if celebrity didn't exist. Just stop and think. It's a concept of like, what's a world without views and likes on social media like? It's kind of in that same vein because we've always had celebrities and they've always been around. That term has always been, met with such adoring praise. It's as disgusting to me as the word Hollywood is, and so I want to eliminate that. And the kind of backing thoughts behind that is that there's so much talent out there, and there's so many people that acting's a skill and you can go to school and stuff, but there's a lot of people that just have natural God-given talent or just look really good on camera. They're just their emotions portray well on film, and but would never audition for a role, never even dream, because of that word celebrity. Because when they picture themselves auditioning for a role, in their head, they're picturing a movie star. I mean, look at anybody who's ever made the 5 o'clock news or ever been interviewed on news, and they post that shit to Facebook and they're on for 12 fucking seconds. Guaranteed at least one person in the comments says something to the effect of, "Oh, remember me when you're famous." I mean, it's joking and it's haha and stuff like that, but like that type of shit, that mentality drives me to my core of my mission of what is wrong. It's so wrong that it's become commonplace. It's become culture. It's become part of our ethos, that word celebrity, and it has done nothing but ruin lives and ruin hopes and crush dreams and aspirations for a century, pretty much, and I want to destroy that. And so by providing a product that can turn anyone into a quote-unquote celebrity, if you got the fucking talent and you got the storytelling skills and all the other shit that I plan to provide over the next 30 years, if you can do all that and all the tools and you get all that, then anybody can be in a movie, Fuck celebrity, man. Anyway. And then product description just briefly summarizes. I began this product 2 years ago. I was working as creative director for a startup company who developed an AI mobile video editing software. I immediately saw the potential of this technology and came up with ways of how to utilize it to help progress the film industry forward. Audition Me is the first product aimed at fixing the archaic and demoralizing process of online submissions and casting as a whole. That word right there, I think, really reigns true for anybody who's ever done an online submission. The submission and casting process is archaic as is, and the demoralizing aspect of, look, I've filmed self-tapes for people, at the house. It's just demoralizing. It's not fun. It's not fun. And then product demo coming soon. That will be in August. Product testimonials, hopefully, August, September. And then links to all of the social media. These are all linked up to RynoRyder here. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Yelp for RynoRyder Media. Anyway, so that is that. And there you have it. Just thought I'd share that a little bit with you today. That's what I've been working on. Doing that website and planning out this stuff. So that's it for now. What up, vlog? How's it going? Recapping, we're ending out this week's vlog. Week number 7. This week flew by. There was a lot of brain work to be had. I got a little fried by midweek or at the end of Wednesday. I did a lot of work on Audition Me, the Audition Me app. I'll put the link in the description below. Just did a lot of thinking on, how I haven't sat down. It's all been floating around in my head how I plan the entire, or how I know how the technology works and everything, but the functionality of the actual app and what the user experience is like, I hadn't put on paper before. So I did that. It was a lot of brain power. Had to do a lot of financial work this week for RynoRyder Media, for the company, and contracts and budget for the film. I've been going over the budget every day almost this week at the end of each day, because it's kind of been tweaking, or things have been locking into place. More people are signing on to the film. More people are reading it. More people are giving, saying really nice things about the script. It's amazing. I am getting more and more and more excited. This thing is going to be a monster. I just started So much so that I'm inspired to it's time for its second draft. The first draft is the version that I've been handing out, and people have already loved it, have said couldn't believe it's a first draft, and it just goes to my point of that the first draft, I disagree with that theory that the first draft is just something to get it on paper. And maybe in the beginning when you don't have screenplays under your belt, when you don't have the reps, then yeah, sitting and trudging your way to get a 90-page pieces of paper put together in one story is a great feeling. It's a great feeling anytime you finish a screenplay or any written piece of work or anything creative. Yeah, I can see that method if you're young and working. That's okay, just if you want to sit and just grind it out. That's what I did in the beginning. That's how I wrote. I didn't outline at all. But if you want to write great screenplays, it's all comes from the structure. It's mathematical, and then your ideas, the talent. That's what differentiates, I believe, great and successful screenwriters from just ones that understand the structure and the story part of it, but maybe just don't have the best ideas to implement in there. Maybe they'd be better off being a producer. That's real talk, by the way. Not everybody should be a there's a very small percentage there's a large percentage of people who want to be screenwriters and writers in general, and there's maybe that small percentage that actually should be writers. The other ones are, will continue to fantasize about it or whatever, because of the old constructs that have been put in place. I can't blame them, but that's one of the things that I'd like to open their minds to, and this is just a moment that just happened to clarify that. It's the first time I've ever articulated that. If you understand the structure of screenplays very well, however, your screenplays, people just aren't hitting with people, maybe your ideas aren't good enough, maybe you're not as in that creative aspect of the filmmaking, but you could benefit as a producer. And so maybe you find a great screenwriter and the story and the structure, and just like I did with the other film I'm producing, Party, found that novel, optioned the rights, and I'm adapting that screenplay. Maybe you can adapt the screenplay, and then you don't have to worry about putting your own ideas into it because you're just taking somebody else's work. Somebody else has already done the work of doing all the ideas. I actually think that's a great idea for screenwriters who are maybe struggling with connecting with an audience. We try to find a already established material and produce it. Just a thought. Yeah, week flew by. Very great week, productive week. I'm just really excited for everything that's going on. I'm ready to make this movie. I'm just ready, I wasn't even a year and a half ago, definitely. I couldn't have been this ready if I was still drinking. And I even thought about that the other day. I was thinking in my head, and I was like, wow, Ryan, you're gonna direct your first feature film. That's kind of always been the dream. And I've made films, but I never directed it because I just didn't have the confidence, to be honest. I always had confidence in myself as a writer and as a producer because that's a results, thing, but never as a director. Never had that confidence in myself. So I was thinking in my head, wow, you're actually gonna, direct your first film. And I remember back when I was drinking and thinking of someday I'm gonna direct a film, it's only a matter of time. This is gonna be something you're gonna have to figure out how to get by with on set, if you're doing a real movie with real people and stuff, and you can't, not drink all day, every single day, more from the second I woke up till fucking shot right before I go to sleep. I thought about that a lot, of how I would have to get away with it. And so then now I was walking and thought about that and go, oh my God, I don't have to worry about it. And I'm 10x the fucking energy and drive, you know what I mean? But now I'm 100% on my brain and I can articulate exactly what I want. And I have the confidence in myself. Yeah, it's pretty dope what's gonna happen with this fucking Anthill project, man. It's gonna be pretty sick. I got a ton of ideas, and I'm fortunate enough to have great, bountiful amount of resources around me based on established, friendships and relationships that I've established, and people that have stuck with me, you know, throughout the years. So, and some old people coming from the past, you know, that we're resurrecting some old shit. So I'm super excited. And so this is a really positive way to end the week and end the vlog. You know, from the bottom of my heart, if you're watching this, thank you so much. We've got, I think, 2 new subscribers on my YouTube channel this week. So thank you very much if you're watching. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Please comment below. Let's engage. Let's talk. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Put something up here. If you want to follow me, I'm doing competitive mode on there. I just ordered a game controller, so I'm stepping up my game there as well. But yeah, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I value, you know, my audience that I get, the small little audience that I get, but I see the, you know, the seeds starting to grow and starting to sprout, and it makes me super happy. And so whatever I can do, whatever value I can bring to you, please let me know. And the only way you can do that, or I can know that, is by engaging, leaving comments, following me on social, all that jazz. Let's do this. Keep following along, because it's going to be one hell of a fucking adventure. I promise you that. RynoRyder out.